They were Hollywood's golden couple, nearly 2 decades of love, red carpets, and picture-perfect family moments. But while fans were blindsided by the sudden announcement of their split, those closest to Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman claim they saw it coming all along. According to insiders, the separation wasn't just a shock, it was inevitable, and the whispers had been circling long before the world found out. On September 29th, people confirmed what no one wanted to believe. Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman had officially separated. The news landed just 3 months after the couple quietly celebrated their 19th wedding anniversary, making it all the more heartbreaking. For Hollywood, the announcement felt like the end of an era. After all, this wasn't just another celebrity romance. Together, they built a family, raising 2 daughters, Sunday Rose, now 17, and Faith Margaret, 14. For years, they were seen as proof that lasting love in the spotlight was still possible. But behind the headlines and the polished public image, the cracks had already begun to show. While the announcement stunned fans, insiders say it really hasn't been a secret, that Nicole and Keith had been living apart for some time. Friends close to the couple whispered that the distance between them was more than just physical. It was emotional too. According to one source, people in Keith's circle had long felt the breakup was inevitable, a matter of when, not if. And while Hollywood scrambled for answers, both Nicole and Keith's representatives stayed completely silent, letting the rumours swirl unchecked. The last time the world saw Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman together was back in June, when they appeared at the FIFA Club World Cup match in Nashville. Smiling for cameras, they looked every bit the supportive couple. But just weeks later, signs of strain began to surface. On June 25th, Nicole shared a black and white anniversary post on Instagram, cuddled up with Keith and writing, "Happy anniversary, baby, our Keith Urban." To fans, it seemed like a sweet celebration of nearly 2 decades together. But now, in hindsight, that post feels more like a goodbye wrapped in nostalgia. A carefully chosen image masking the reality that their marriage was already unravelling behind closed doors. As the summer unfolded, their lives seemed to drift further apart. Nicole was in London, fully immersed in filming Practical Magic 2, while Keith was thousands of miles away, headlining his High and Alive world tour. Their schedules rarely lined up, and the distance became impossible to ignore. While Nicole poured herself into long days on set, Keith was moving from city to city, preparing for sold-out shows, with his next stop set for October 2nd in Hershey, Pennsylvania. From the outside, it looked like 2 artists thriving in their respective careers. But behind the curtain, the constant travel and relentless demands only widened the gap between them, turning what was once a shared journey into 2 completely separate lives. For Nicole, the separation wasn't something she wanted. In fact, insiders say she fought hard to keep the marriage alive. A source revealed that her sister, Antonia, has been her rock throughout this painful chapter, standing by her side as the Kidman family rally together in support. Those close to Nicole insist she poured her heart into saving the relationship, unwilling to let nearly 2 decades of love end without a fight. But despite her efforts, the distance and strain proved too heavy. Now, surrounded by family, Nicole is leaning on the strength of those who know her best, while quietly navigating a heartbreak she never expected to face. What makes this split even harder for fans to grasp is the history these 2 shared. Back in 2018, Nicole spoke openly about their secret to lasting love, saying it was all about building what she called the US, a bond that belonged only to them. Just last year, in April 2024, Keith stood on stage at the AFI Life Achievement Award Gala and poured his heart out in front of Hollywood. He praised Nicole's heart and spirit, recalling how he was terrified the first time he asked for her number, scribbled on a tiny piece of paper. Those memories painted a picture of romance that felt unshakable, like a love story written for the ages. And yet, here we are, watching the same story unravel in real time, proving that even the strongest-looking marriages can hide fragile truths. Now, the question everyone is asking, what happens next for Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman? With nearly 2 decades of marriage behind them, the path forward remains uncertain. Some fans wonder if they'll choose to keep things private for the sake of their daughters, maintaining a civil relationship behind the scenes. Others speculate that Nicole may throw herself even deeper into her film work, while Keith continues to channel his energy into music and touring. For now, neither has spoken publicly about the split, leaving only silence and endless speculation. Will they eventually break that silence with a statement of closure? Or will the separation remain something quietly acknowledged but never fully explained? 19 years of marriage, countless memories, and a love story that once felt untouchable. now reduced to whispers of inevitability. For Hollywood, their split is a reminder that even the most picture-perfect romances can carry hidden cracks, and that fame doesn't shield anyone from heartbreak. But for fans, the question lingers. Is this truly the final chapter, or could time and healing bring them back together someday? What do you think? Will Nicole and Keith find their way back to each other, or is this the end of one of Hollywood's longest-lasting love stories? Share your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe for more untold celebrity stories.